Welcome, folks, to Louisville, Kentucky, Derby City. This home of the Louisville Cardinals is not far from Churchill Downs. This crowd ready to get this game out of the starting gates. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Louisville Cardinals. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Cardinals will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Grab down the middle. It's Green. And it's good for a first down with a 36.
Boy, what an accurate throw here by this Virginia Tech quarterback. And you and I, over the years, have seen a lot of great quarterback play when it comes to throwing the football. Michael Vick, of course, could make those throws. Tyrod Taylor, Brian Randall, Jim Drunkenmiller. Boy, some great quarterback play and lofty standards to try to live up to.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Back to throw again. And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
But this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's intercepted. The defense sniffed out the screen pass. And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. That run sets up a critical third down play. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Allen. Throws to the tight end. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking for a gap. It's Brown. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Quick completion to the tight end. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. And the Cardinals looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop.
Will he score here? Touchdown, Cardinals. This quarterback on fire today.
Of course, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Catch made on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
That's a design quarterback keeper. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to throw it deep. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Takes the handoff. It's Brown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Cardinals looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but I'm really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1.
Louisville, 14. Virginia Tech, 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down. The Hokies will look to convert here on fourth down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Ball handed off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying to find room. It's Brown. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Makes the grab. It's Turner. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Cardinals will have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it to the right side. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The Cardinals are going to cash in here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The important 3rd down play coming up. Direct snap to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Louisville. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. That is an enormous loss. It's going to be tough to recover from that on this drive. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Unleashes the stiff arm. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Touchdown, Hokies. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Looking downfield, it's Allen. He's got it. Enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the Cardinals looking to run some tempo here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Brown. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Cardinals line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Launches downfield. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
That's a good job here by this defense.
Take your field goal, Lolo. Take your field goal, bro. Chill. Just take your field goal and just go to the half, bro.
He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage to be able to make any play at all.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it.
Take your field goal, bro. Take your field goal. Chill out. Damn.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Aiming for the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Virginia Tech.
And the Cardinals trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They go with a direct snap. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Third down and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The back's got it. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Hokies will kick this away to get the second half going.
Number 17, set to kick it off.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They start the drive with a good throw to the right. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. The Cardinals will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Brings up second down.
Getting set. Here's second down.
42 Spider. 4-2 reload.
And there's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer?
Okay, ready?
Here's the second down play.
Pound 55. Ready?
Back to throw. It's Allen. He lets it go on the move. And he's got his man open downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking for a gap. It's Brown. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. He'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Louisville.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Receiver makes the catch.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. And he'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. So a great return following the pick.